Oh, is that it? So where's my tactician ranking in my characters? Five, 6, 6, 6, 8, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8, 8, 30, 23, 9, 14, 8, 12, 8, 10, 22, 29, 12, 12, 15, 11, 13, 10, 11, 22, 22, 21, 11, 12, 18, 16, 34, 18, 28, 12, 6, 14, 22, 10. "32 wins." I think it says Aura of Recruitment because, except for Lords. Died of victory or death. Oh, poor Sarah. Oh yeah, Lowen's next, and Lowen's dead. Died at Sands of Time. Rebecca returned to her father, then pledged service to House Foray for her family, and yet she still serves Foray well. Okay, whatever. House Foray is... Oh, Foray! Okay. Will joined, returned to Foray, and used the money he earned to buy medicine for Natalie, his wife. She recovers rapidly. Wounded at the peddler Merlinus left company. Okay, so he said it's wounded because he has fired the next game. Guy continued his quest to be the finest swordsman of all Sakai. His form was so perfected that all called him the Saint of Swords. Ark returned to Etruria and was asked to succeed the retiring Lord Pent. He refused and devoted his life to the study of magic. Then returned to Ilya. She remained shy, but this shyness has made her strong-willed within. After Cain was placed under Austrian rule, Kent became its steward. His dedication earned him the love of his people. When Austria took over the rule of Kalin, Sane resigned and became an independent knight. His love of women is unchanged, of course. Made a knight of Kalin even after Austria took over. He became the commander of Austria's Kalin Archer division. Raven vanished without a word. Many reports have placed him in Arafan, but none could be confirmed. 169 wins, 3 losses. Lewis just lived a modest life in a remote corner of Arafan. He built a small orphanage where he now cares for helpless children. Died at Unfulfilled Heart. Died to a grave wound protecting Vargas in a skirmish. He vanished at sea, but rumors claim he might be in Foray. To go find his sister. Flumamish is the head of a mercenary company. Her donations saved many poor families. So Dart is actually Rebecca's brother Dan. It's basically confirmed in their supports, but it's never really cleared up. because he never gains memory. But the game makes it very clear that he is, because in his force with Will confirms that Dan disappeared and Dart. And then the same thing goes with who saw him go will never forget his look of sorrow. Yeah. Sora served as guard to Lady Eleonora. She continued to study to be a lady up until she wed. And in this case, she doesn't end up marrying Harkin because Harkin never returned. Returned to his tribe in Sakai. His deeds earned him warm greetings from his father. The famed Silver Wolf. Yeah, so he's the son of Dain. I think the implication is that Wrath is dead by the events of the next game, but he's Sue's father. So it's for a land that he can finally call his own. Farina far surpassed her deeds as commander of the Pegasus Knights of Ilia. Her skills earned her fame as well as high prices. 63. So she didn't get near as many kills as like Farina did. Miles died. Pent took over his research. To focus on his studies, Pent resigned as Mage General of Etruria. This action set the palace in an uproar, but Pent and Louise endured. Carl was known as the Sword Demon. Now he bears a new name. What prompted this change, he will not say. Yeah. At Eliwood's invitation, she started a quiet life in a small village in Foray. She plans to return to Bern to visit a certain cemetery. Jafar vanished in the final moments of the last battle. He still avoids the bounty hunters who seek out the famed Angel of Death. If you pair up Jafar and Nino vanishes after Jafar starts getting hunted. If you pair up Nino with Urk, she vanishes because hunters start going after her. Athos died in a foreign land. Those who saw his face said that he seemed as though he had at last found true peace. Marius opened a shop in Ostia, but it was forced to close. He plans on reopening with some aid from Lord Eliwood himself. Lyn entrusted Kaelin's rule to Ostia and returned to the plains of her birth. She often thinks fondly on the people of Kaelin. 146 wins. 0 wins for Eliwood? Oh no, 0 wins for Ninian. 87 for Eliwood. Eliwood and Ninian were wed after the conflict. Ninian gave up her old life and her people to enjoy a brief life with Eliwood. They have a son named Roy, who will one day take up arms to defend his nation. Hector returned to Ostia and became her Marcus. His bond of friendship with Eliwood remained strong. I tried kind of getting Hector and Eliwood up at the end, but vanished after the final battle. Bern, Lycia, and Etruria all sought those famed skills, but none ever found the tactician. Yeah, whatever. I don't think I did very well, to be honest. I didn't care what my score is, but I lost several characters. Long time no see. First time since my brother's funeral. 15 years now. And look at us. We've both grown older, haven't we? They haven't seen each other in 15 years? That doesn't make any sense. They're close friends, right? My father's disappearance, his death, the fight with Nurgle, those fire dragons. The memories are so vivid, it might have happened yesterday. I wonder if I could mention Ninian Nurgle. What a blackheart he was. I've had enough of battles like that. Is there your son over there? I wanted to introduce you, but there's been no chance. Roy, come here. Do you need something, Father? Yes, sir. A pleasure to meet you, Lord Hector. My name is Roy. Roy, is it? Nice to meet you, lad. I guess that means I should introduce my daughter, then. Lena! It's Lena! Roy's kind of interest. What? Are you being shy? You don't have to be nervous. This is your father's old friend. And his son. Yeah, I don't think they mentioned Ninian here. Hello, Lena. Because this is Roy. He's the same age as you. Nice to meet you. Lena. Let's be friends. We can play over there. It's okay, go on. What a cute child. Good thing she took after her mother. What? She looks just like me, doesn't she? You're a sarcastic one, Marcus Ostya. Come on now. Now you're the one putting on airs. Marcus Foray. The only thing older about you is your appearance. Don't tell me you still behave like that even now that you're the Marcus. Okay. I'm always on top of my duties as Marcus. But when I'm around you, I want to relax, so please. Hector. By the way, I heard that the King of Bern died. It was fairly sudden, too. I can't be certain, but according to one of our spies, he was killed in an assassination attempt on Prince Zephyl. Prince, I trust he was unharmed. It's a strange tale. At first, I'd heard that the prince was killed. Then new information came 3 days later saying that it was the king who had died. Do you remember Archsage Athos's prediction? Is something happening in Bern? I don't know. Father, can I show Roy my pony? Yes, go ahead. Be careful. Okay. For the sake of our children's futures, I'll stop anything that may happen. I'll sacrifice my life to make it so. Once again, Lycia brings hope. If that turns out to be wrong, no, it must happen. For what reason have you awakened a demon dragon? Who are you? Dragon. Oh, it's Nurgle! Nurgle and Nier. It didn't show my stats. Character hard mode? C rank. Combat's good. EXP is terrible. Funds are terrible. Survival is terrible. Tactics are even worse. Liz Tail did pretty good on, but tactics weren't good because I didn't do it fast enough. Funds were they were pretty solid, but yeah. Wow, look at my assets. You think I've done better with those assets? All right, that's it for now. We've done this. I'm gonna move on to other things. Ugh. I'm not planning on doing another Fire Emblem game anytime soon. I think I'll wait till the upcoming Nintendo Direct to see what happens. Like, if Fire Emblem... at some point, I do want to do Sacred Stones hard mode with... I basically want to do Sacred Stones hard mode. And I want to also do the Lido Ruins. So that would mean that I need to prepare for the post-game and not just the main game. So I need to keep that in mind. I also heard about this interesting thing called a route split mod, which I might be interested in trying out. That basically you split your team up into two teams and send some unit, and you play through both sides. It's not, well, the way it works, it sounds like you start with Ephraim, then do Erica, and then go back to having Ephraim's main lord, starting with Temper 15. It's an interesting idea. I wonder if I haven't actually finished watching this series. I don't know how good the mod actually is, but it sounds cool. I want to try it. I really want to try it and see how it works. You also get two sets of you get more experience on all your characters too, so that's cool. But I'm not planning on doing Sacred Stones anytime soon. I want to see what they like say announce Sacred Stones for Switch as or something. I think we're gonna get Nintendo Direct next week. Yeah. Anyway, that's all for now. I think the rest of this week I'm going to be working on spreading instead. And I'll start a new game probably next week, but it depends. Maybe if we see something interesting from Nintendo Direct next week, if there is one, then we'll do that instead. We will switch my plans. But my current plans are to switch over to doing... my current plans are to do... What is it? I think the next thing I want to do is Alien Chronicle Rising. That's my current plan, but we'll see. I could do a shorter game instead, a short indie game. All right.